Okay, so the lesson I'll be teaching today is over Miss Henderson's technology fix, and this was my observation teacher for my education class. She teaches kindergarten. What's the problem? Language arts. This is the subject I'm teaching the lesson over, and some students aren't comprehending the book she's trying to read to them, and some don't remember the plots to these stories when she is finished. They're getting distracted when she's teaching a lesson because they don't like sitting for long and they have a short attention span. They need something that will keep them focused and entertained long enough for her to teach them. The class. It's at Sequoia Elementary and it consists of 20 diverse students. There's almost an even amount of boys and girls. How does a lesson work? So I'll be using different technology tools to assess the students and engage them in learning. It helps students understand how to distinguish between words that are rhyming words. It focuses a lot on learning their sight words, and it allows each of them to be involved in review games. The technology resources. I use YouTube, Storybird, and Smartboard Exchange to teach this lesson. So YouTube. It's a sharing website where users can watch videos and upload their own for other people to view. It is public to anyone around the world and is a very popular video site used today. It includes videos of songs, original and popular, informative videos, educational videos, etc. This is the rhyming words for kindergartners that I found, the song that I found that they would use to sing to. Storybird. Storybird is an online language arts tool that allows students and teachers to create an illustrated story that they can share with others. You can create public or private stories, and you can even add clip art in it to make the story more alive. Smart Exchange. Smart Exchange is an online technology tool filled with different lesson plans that are already created. There are also review games to help your students get prepared for a test. You can download the lesson plan you want to use in your classroom and then show it on the smartboard in front of the class. So I found a few that I would use, but I would mostly use this one because this is over rhyming words and this is for kindergarten. So you would download it right here and then you would, go through the PowerPoint, and then at the end there's this rhyming word matching game that the students would play and you could call on people to come up and do it. The assignments for each tool. The YouTube I would use for songs to entertain them. The Storybird, I would create a book and read it out loud to them, and it would have rhyming words in it. And then the Smart Exchange would be lesson review games that I would do at the end. The YouTube assignment. Students will stand on carpet and sing and dance to songs on YouTube. There are songs over learning sight words, rhyming words, consonants, and vowels. There are lots of videos over learning vocabulary and simple words that are important to enhance kindergartners in learning. Storybird assignment. I will use Storybird by creating a book with rhyming words in it. The students will be sitting on the carpet, and I will let students that volunteer come up and read a page out loud using their index finger. When the book is over, I will discuss it with them and ask them questions over it. I will call on students that are paying attention and have their hands raised which of the words rhyme. Smart Exchange assignment. This is a good website for all types of learning styles because there's a section at the PowerPoint for visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learners. It is designed for teachers to use if they don't have the time to make their own lesson plan. At the end of this lesson, I will do a matching game with the rhyming words and let students come up and see if they can match the right words together. iPads. iPads are placed in the Technology Center, and they are for any of the students to use. Ms. Henderson has them in the back of her class, and so during their free time, when they go to learning centers, these can be used to watch educational videos or play educational games. They are also used to scan QR codes around the room when they want to research a topic. They have headphones with them so they can listen to the videos, or if they find a book online, I can read it to them. Assessing the students. Alignment with standards, the Storybird rubric, the activity rubric, and the 2 worksheets are how I will assess the students. The alignment with standards, Common Core State Standards. So these are the standards I found on this website that relate to my lesson plan. So there's with prompting and support, ask and answer questions about key details in a text. They distinguish between similarly spelled words by identifying the sounds of the letters that differ. They decode open and close one-syllable words, and they add drawings or other visual displays to descriptions of familiar people, places, things, and events as desired to provide additional detail. This is the alignment with standards, ISTE standards. The ISTE standard shows the creative communicator category, and this is where students use their imaginations to create pictures, use tools, and digital media to present their rhyming word set. 6C is one of the standards I found, and students communicate complex ideas clearly and effectively by creating or using a variety of digital objects such as visualizations, models, or simulations. 6D is the other one I found, and students publish or present content that customizes the message and medium for their intended audience. The Storyboard rubric. This is how I evaluate the students after we sit on the carpet and I read them their book. I'll ask them questions over the book, and I will see what they answer, and I will pay attention to every kid in here. And they have to get a 4, they have to respect others. They have to have perfect comprehension of what's going on. They have to participate at some point in this. They have to think about the characters in the story and describe them to me. And they have to follow along with the pages. The activity rubric is it's for the assignment that they do before the worksheets. And this is whenever I give them a piece of paper with a rhyming word on it, and then I give each table a list of different words. And the 4 people at the table will try to figure out which rhyming word that I gave them matches with the one on the list. And so then after they do that, they'll take the 2 words and put it on a white sheet of paper and split it in half, draw a line down the middle and do their rhyming word, and then the one that rhymes with it on the other side, and then they'll draw a picture below each of those words that relate to those. So if it was hat, you'd put a hat, draw a picture of a hat below, and then if the other word was cat, then you'd draw a picture of a cat with it. And so I'll be grading them on illustrations, creativity, organization, and then the focus on assigned topic. The assessment. Since kindergarten is too young of an age to give out tests and quizzes since they are slower learners in upper grades, I will evaluate them through 2 worksheets. I will make them put up their cheating folders so they can't copy their neighbors at their table, and I will see if they can rhyme words on their own. After they complete that one, I'll pass out a sight word worksheet, and I will set a timer to give them enough time to complete their worksheet. When the timer goes off, I will take them up and see who has progress after my lesson, and if anyone is still struggling, then I will help them. So this is the first worksheet they'll be doing, and then whenever they complete that one, I will give them this sight word one right here. The final results. You should expect for your students to understand rhyming words and sight words better now. The technology tools should have helped increase their vocabulary, and they will like using those different websites in the future. It is a good lesson because it helps them become more independent and learn a lot from that. There could be less problems concerned with the help of these tools because the students can now understand virtual books if they have trouble with paper copies. They can learn new songs that will help them get their energy out before teaching them a lesson, and try a new activity that allows them to think on their own. Thank you, and then that's all.